Alright, welcome back to more NASCAR. The next race in the season here is Dover, so let's go right ahead and start the race. Because at this point I really do not think qualifying is going to be necessary. They're probably going to win anyway. Well, maybe. Alright, the starting lineup for today. Let's do this. Now it has been a little while since I last played this, so let's see if I remember the controls here. Alright. Yeah, it looks like I do. Oh, we're going fast here. Oh, okay. Doing that type of racing again, it seems. The other cars are kind of slow on the track here. Uh-oh. We'll lose control just yet. Oh my goodness gracious. But cars going insane here. Alright. Causing all sorts of havoc on the racetrack here. Also, the blue triangles return. I guess just because they want to. I don't know. Alright. Pass right here. Oh. It's trying to take me out, I think. Darn it. On here, gotta draft. Darn it. I need to keep control of my car here. Draft. There. See if I can just pass him. Alright. Oh, getting a lot of speed here. Okay, slow down a little bit. Okay. There we go. I'm good. Let's try to draft and not drift here. Here we go. Darn it. My car is like shaking all over the place here, but at least I'm not losing control of it. I'm getting some positions here. There we go. Actually, the AI's cars are a bit shaky as well. Ow. Okay, well, apparently I'm just forgetting the brake now in the corners, so I'm smart. I'm smart. Told you to stay down, please. God. Well. Fine then. Let's descend into anarchy, why don't we? The other cars, there they are. I got some damage on my car. I think it'll be fine. But then again, I can't really tell if it is even damage or not, because the cars in this game look completely broken. Oh well. That's what you get for trying to play a game on an emulator. Emulation's not 100% perfect, but at least the game's not crashing. So that's good anyway. Speaking of which, I don't know, maybe I'll make a video where I corrupt this game with the Vinesauce ROM corruptor. Maybe. I'm just not really sure what corruptions I get out of a NASCAR game. But then again, I never really know what corruptions I get out of any game, so... Anyway, let's pass Kurt Busch here. Let's get him out of the way. I find it kind of weird how people say that in the PlayStation 1 version of NASCAR Thunder 2003, it's actually a bit difficult to control the car. And I don't really understand that, because I have no trouble at all controlling the car here. Like, the PlayStation 1 version of NASCAR Thunder 2003 was not developed by Electronic Arts. It was developed by another company known as Budcat. And the thing is, I think in NASCAR Thunder 2003, the PlayStation 1 version that is, they added stability and auto brake for making your car much easier to control. But to be honest, I seem to be fine without the stability and auto brake on. So, I'm not having any problems with this whatsoever, at least not really anyway. But I don't know, not many people really seem to like the fact that they added stability and auto brake in the PS1 version of NASCAR Thunder 2003. I guess I could kind of agree with them because, to be honest, I kind of don't like stability and auto brake. I mean, stability would just make the car more stable, but auto brake, well, I don't even like auto brake at all because I don't want the car to be braking automatically when I go into a corner. I want to be doing it myself. Just takes the effort out of playing the game. Basically, if you want to play the game with less effort, then yeah, turn on stability and auto brake. But to be honest, you really shouldn't even be playing the PlayStation 1 version of the game anyway. To be honest, if you do want to play like this old version of NASCAR, then I would honestly recommend that you get either the GameCube or the Xbox version, because apparently people say that those two versions of the game are the best versions of NASCAR Thunder 2003. The GameCube and Xbox versions of the game. Because they have the best graphics, apparently. And not to mention, they have more features than the PlayStation 1 version or the PC version. Like, the PC version of NASCAR Thunder 2003 was the first version of the game I ever played, and it was also one of the first NASCAR games I ever played in my entire life. Also, I'm doing really good in the standings here. But the thing is, not many people seem to like the PC version of the game. And I can actually kind of understand why now. Like, I can understand why they don't like the PC version, because the graphics aren't as great as the, console versions, actually, like the PlayStation 2, GameCube, or Xbox version of the, game. And yeah, I can kind of agree with that looking at a screenshot of the PC version now, because the tracks do look a bit bland, I find, actually. I don't know. The graphics just don't look... The graphics for the tracks, anyway, in the PC version of NASCAR 2003 don't really look all that great. The cars look fine, but not the tracks, definitely. And I can't believe I didn't notice that before. So, if anything, you should get like the GameCube or Xbox version of this game. The PlayStation 2 version looks fine as well, but apparently I've heard that the graphics are not really as in the PlayStation 2 version are not really as great as in the Xbox or GameCube version. I mean, to be honest, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I really do not care about graphics in video games, because I personally think that as long as the game is playable and doesn't have that many glitches in it, then I really do not think the graphics in the game matter that much. Of course, that guy spins me out. Of course. Which means I'm probably not even going to catch up with them now, which is fantastic. And somehow this guy is speeding up much faster than me, even though this is the fastest my car can go, so cheating again, I see, Mark Martin. No, I'm just kidding. I am just kidding with you. But seriously, I'm pretty sure he was cheating when I was racing at Atlanta in Part 2. I'm pretty sure he was, because I couldn't even find his car anywhere on the track. Like, I don't know where the heck he went, and why is everybody going so slow here? The heck? Also, there's a helicopter up there. So, yeah. But as I was... Why are the trees just, like, appearing when I get extremely close to them? Look at that. But, as I was saying, I really do not think graphics matter in a video game. Like, as long as the game is playable and doesn't have that many glitches in it, then I really don't think you should care about the graphics. I really don't think you should. Like, for instance, I still enjoy playing Super Mario Brothers, even to this day. And compared to today's Mario game, Super Mario Brothers has really primitive graphics. because it was released in 1985. That was literally the best they could do with video games in terms of graphics. Like, everything was made out of pixels, and technically everything is still made out of pixels, but, well, most things in games nowadays are made out of polygons. But my point is, Super Mario Brothers, I still like playing Super Mario Brothers even to this day. Like, of course, the graphics don't look really good at all when you compare it to games today, in 2014. But the reason I still enjoy playing the game is because it plays well. It plays well, and it doesn't have that many glitches in it. Like, Super Mario Brothers is a game that basically proves that graphics do not matter in a video game. Like, they really don't. Super Mario Brothers is a game that proves that. Like, graphics really do not matter in a video game, as long as the game plays well. If the game doesn't play well, then, yeah, you can insult the graphics all you want, but this game, this version of NASCAR Thunder 2003, while, in my opinion, it doesn't have the best graphics, well, even though this is the PlayStation 1, but still, even though it doesn't have the best graphics than, like, the PlayStation 2, Xbox, or GameCube versions of the game, this is still kind of fun to play, because of the fact that, even though it's kind of broken when playing it on an emulator, it's still playable nonetheless, so, yeah. And I already know that these glitches that I'm experiencing here probably do not occur on a, they probably don't occur if you're playing it on a real PlayStation 1, so, like, I'm smart enough to know that, but the thing is, I don't have a PlayStation 1. PlayStation 1 was a console I did not have when I was much younger. I have a PlayStation 2 and 3, but not a PlayStation 1. So, and it kind of saddens me, to be honest, because there's actually some really, really awesome games out there for the PlayStation 1, and I'm just kind of sad that I never owned one before. I mean, but that doesn't mean I can't, you know, go and find one and purchase one today, because, you know, there's sites like eBay that I can still find old things on there. So, you know, just go on eBay and find a PlayStation 1 there. Heck, I even found an Atari 2600 on there, and it looked like it was still in very good condition, but it's just that, like, at one point I was actually thinking of purchasing an Atari 2600 that I saw on eBay, and it looked like it was still in very good condition, and it had a bunch of games on it, but the only thing, though, is that I was just worried it might not work on my modern-day TV, because the console was released in 1977. So I just wasn't sure if it was going to work on my modern-day TV. It probably wouldn't. I would probably need an older TV in order to do that. Maybe sometime soon I could go on eBay, maybe buy a PlayStation 1, get some games for it. But again, I'd have to see if it would actually work on my TV. I really need to stop drifting here as well, because I'm trying to race here. As it turns out, I was able to find something to talk about in this part of NASCAR Thunder. Again, the reason I sometimes don't talk a lot in some of my videos, especially my NASCAR Thunder 2003 videos, the reason I don't talk a lot in these videos here is because, well, I can't really think of anything to talk about, but I guess I found something to talk about there, so. It's just because the point of Let's Plays is that you talk, you know, constantly, but to be honest, that can get kind of annoying sometimes, in my opinion, when you're just, like, constantly talking and talking and talking. Sometimes you just need to sit back and enjoy the gameplay more than the annoying person commentating over it. Not necessarily saying that I'm annoying, but I kind of am, so sorry if that bothers you, by the way. Anyway, this race is pretty much done. I have won yet another race. I don't know how many first place finishes I'm gonna get, but this is going pretty well right now. There we go. It's just wreaking havoc on the track here at Pocono. Yeah, I forgot to mention I'm racing here at Pocono now, so yeah, that's pretty much it then. And I think that'll pretty much do it for this part as well. So did 2 tracks today, and I think I've been recording for a little while now, so I think we're all good now. So after 14 of 36 races, I am still in first, which is really good. Alright, next race is Michigan, however, oh, excuse me, I'm going to save that for the next part. So, yeah, in the next part of NASCAR Thunder 2003, we'll be going to Michigan, but I think I'm done for now, so doing good in the point standing so far. Let's see if I can keep that up until the end of the season here. So, yeah.